Hey everybody, Soundwave Productions here, and today I'm going to be covering a Lego model that I covered in a previous, well, you only saw it in a previous video for like a few seconds. Today we're going to be taking a look at my Lego scale model of the RMS Titanic. Reason I built this? Because I've been watching the movie a lot lately. So, yeah. Let me tell you, this is a fantastic model. It's just filled with amazing detail. And it's huge. It's almost 3 feet long. It's over 1 foot tall, and I'm not sure how much it weighs or how wide it is. So let's just take a closer look at some of these details. So you can see there, nice clear pieces for the bridge windows. And this section, you're not supposed to take this off, but I'm going to take it off anyway to show off the wheelhouse. Yeah. So, but you can take this off if you want to, but I didn't build the model with the intention of taking this piece off. You can see the anchor crane there. And the prow of the ship where Leonardo DiCaprio gave his improvised King of the World declaration. And then we got this, and then once we move towards the stern, you can see again some more nice details. And then down here, I built some propellers. Yeah, so there is a lot of nice details on this ship. Yes, a bunch of nice details. I don't really have anything to compare it with besides this one Lego. Besides one of my older Lego sets, I'm gonna compare it with. Here's Krennic's Imperial Shuttle, and as you can see, the shuttle is basically dwarfed in size compared to the Titanic. So, this model is primarily built so that it can be displayed, but there are a couple things that you can do with it. Number one, you can lower the lifeboats. Yeah, so there are 20 of these mini. I don't know if these are to scale with the ship or if they're a little bit smaller, but they had to be this size in order to fit the exact number of them on the model. Another thing you can do is spin this around. You can put, I don't know if this model floats because I haven't tested it in the water, but you can put it in the water if you want to. But one thing you can do with this model is before you put it into the water, you can actually switch out a few pieces. So you take those off, peel these sections off. You're just gonna want to start reverse engineering the model. Just basically do what I'm doing here. Go. Then once that is done, you're going to want to come to the back of the ship, grab these two pieces here, take this section right here, place it out. There we go. And now once that is done, you can just start putting this section back together. My first order Star Destroyer is hanging from a shelf right here, and I keep hitting my hand on it. Now, you're not going to want to put this piece on just yet, because we're going to start taking this section apart. There we go. And you're going to want to take this large plate right here and peel it off. There you go. And then take this whole wall section, just remove that, and take this section right here, remove it, and then just slide it back, slide this back, and then put it back where put it back where it was. Then and now you can start putting the ship back together. Go. And now once all of that is put back together, you can put the anchor crane back on, and then put the mast back on. Now, there is one more thing you can do with this ship. We're gonna want to twist the mill here. Yeah. So you're gonna want to take these sections right. Oh, first thing you're gonna want to do is take these pieces right here, and then these pieces are gonna replace this piece. There we go. And that you can just place where these pieces once went. Okay, and then you can, now we're gonna spin the model around. I would use a brick separator for this, but I couldn't find one. There we go. And now, you're going to want to take this section right here. You're just going to want to get your nail under there and pull it out. And if it falls in like how it just did, there's two things you should do. Either A, pull this section out, and get your finger in there and try to pull it out. Like I'm doing. See? And if that doesn't work, just pick up the model and give it a good shake. But don't shake it too hard, because when I was shaking it too hard, it fell out of my hands, and it was a nasty sight. But it's okay, because it wasn't too badly damaged, and I was able to fix it before this overview. So, then you're going to want to take the other okay, there's one on the other side. See, no, it fell in, this fell in again. There we go. Okay, so once you've gotten these pieces out, just set them aside. Okay, then come to the top here, pull these sections off. There we go. And then you can take the whole model, then the whole model will just split in half. Yeah. That's not the only thing that can come off on this model. The funnels can come off. And when I was coming up for the designs for this model, that was a feature that I wanted to include, is to have the model split in half. And I'm so glad that I was able to pull that off. Anyways, to put the model back together, so this piece can come off. You usually remove this piece, but so when you're putting the model back together, you're going to take this piece, put it underneath the stern, and connect the bow. Just connect the bow to the stern on that piece, and then you take these connectors, put them back on, so that way the ship is better connected, take this section right here, peel it off, there we go. Then take this section right here, take this piece right here, and just put it back under here, and then put this back together. There we go. And take these two pieces right here, I'm going to take them off, and then take this piece right here and put it back. And that is one side of the ship that has been put back together. Now, I'm going to spin the model around one last time. Go. Take these sections here, remove them, take this piece right here, put it here, then just put these sections back on. Then take this piece out, take these pieces out, put this piece in, and then just start putting everything back together. There we go. Now the ship is back to being one piece. So that was the Lego RMS Titanic, and I will see you in the instructions video, which here's how the instruction video is going to work. So there's going to be 3 parts. One is going to be building like all of the little stuff that can come off, like the masts, anchor cranes, funnels, all that. And then part 2 will be building the bow, and then part 3 will be building the stern and putting everything together.